Here's a 6-inch block that makes use of strip piecing to speed up its construction. Instead of cutting rectangles for these sections, quilters like to use a quick technique where strips are cut and then sewn by machine to other strips. The strips are pressed and then cut into the size of the section needed. These strips were cut 1.5 inches wide for this 6-inch block. Sew these together using a 1/4 inch seam. After trimming the end, the sections were cut every 2.5 inches, the same size as the center and corner squares. Sew each row together and then press. Press the seams towards the corner squares and towards the center square. Put right sides together and match these intersections. Before stitching, I like to check to make sure that these are in the correct position, and I can see that this one's turned upside down. That happens sometimes. So I want this light pink close to the center. Put right sides together and I'll match this intersection. I can see when I pull this back, due to the direction of the pressing, that I have what I call a hill on this side and a valley over here, and a hill on this side and a valley here. And these two hills will butt up against each other. I want to make sure that this is all straight. I'll take a pin and pin there, and then I'd like to pin on this side. I'll come over here, I'll pull this back. Here's the hills, here's the valleys. They sort of butt up against each other. Instead of pinning this, some folks like to put a little dab of glue there. This is a washable glue stick. Now, you do have to hold that in place till it dries. Then stitch that 1/4 inch seam. I like to use my scissors or a stiletto to hold that in place when I sew. Make sure to remove the pins before you sew over that spot. And here's what that looks like when I open it up. You can see where these seams are matching at the intersections. Add the other section like this in the same manner. Press, and then here's the completed rectangle block. You can easily modify these measurements to make a larger block or a block with a different sort of strip set. Here are those blocks completed. If you like making one, you might try making more. It's a great way to use up scraps. For a free copy of this pattern, click the link below. We also have a kit for this block. You'll find this in our shop at learnhowtoquilt.com. Thanks for visiting. Please like our videos and subscribe to our YouTube channel by clicking on the Ohio star in the lower right-hand corner.